We are Talent Wars.
Well done, Mr. Matovu.
Thank you so
That
much.
was awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Thank you for having us.
All right.
It's an honor to be here. Yeah.
When did you start to play that? Where did you learn how to play like that?
I'm still learning.
Oh, really?
Well, I started in 1970.
Okay.
It's a long time, but you see, it takes time to learn
Okay.
this thing, you know. I'm trying also to have my own style, but it takes time.
Yeah, it
It
does.
takes time. Wow.
Otherwise, you are most welcome.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
We're so humbled.
Thank you for taking off time to have us here so we can learn from you, learn from your journey, your experiences. We are really humbled to be in your presence.
Okay.
My name is Ghana.
Ghana.
I'm a singer. I'm a songwriter.
Okay.
I am part of the top 10 underground talents that are being nurtured by Talent Wars
Okay.
right now. And here with me are
Ivan, I'm a dancer. I also do acting.
Okay, nice meeting you.
Well, my name is Zoe Star, and I do sing, I rap, and write music.
Nice
Yeah.
meeting you.
nice to meet you too. We have
Sansenyu.
naffe tusanyuse nnyo okubeera wano naawe.
Mumpadde surprise.
H2.
Yeah. So you're coming from Talent World.
Talent
Yeah.
Wars. We are
The
young
Wars are
talent.
talented.
Yeah, man.
That's nice.
We are trying to break through the walls now.
Exactly.
So Talent Wars is helping us break through the walls.
That's very good.
Right.
That's very good.
So, Mr. Matovu, the world knows you as a musician, saxophonist. You play the flute. You don't only do that, you are a leader on so many organizations for performing arts and all that.
But who is Mr. Matovu?
Hi, this is Moses Matovu. I'm here with the Talent Wars. I was born 1949,
Wow.
19th of June.
19th of June.
I'm making 72, if all go well next year.
Yeah.
We will be praying that it all goes well.
Yeah,
It's
gonna go well, yeah.
I started music as I was 18 years old.
Wow.
That is way back in 1967.
That's a long
I
time.
started to try to see how the music world was by then. And my parents, we are not allowing me to go to the music industry.
Abazadde b'emyaka egyo.
Ali bakambwe n'ennaku zino tugezaako naye.
It was because you see music by then, maybe our parents, we are not thinking about maybe to take music as a profession.
Correct.
So I was just escaping, try to go here and there
Tubyako ebbiri.
because nalina interest y'amaanyi
Yeah, man.
mu music.
Okay.
Ebiseera ebyo ennyimba ezayimbanga groups, let's say the Beatles, Elvis Presley, Cliff Richard.
Wow.
In Uganda here we had Fred Masagazi,
Wow.
Fred Kanyike, Andrew Chambade, Margaret Nachibuuka. So those were the singers of them. And actually they inspired us.
They inspired
But to
you.
come to the point, there was a group, a youth group, bavubuka nga bakuba the Cranes Band. The Cranes Band was formed in 1964, I think, late 64. And then they inspired us. They were playing good music. They had their own compositions, and they used to play cover songs of other artists, international and local artists. So actually, we are carried with that band, how they were performing. We used to have teenagers dance. Teenagers dance.
How was that?
13 years to 19, those were the teenagers.
So do you go to a club, to a
Yeah,
How did you
I was coming to that
Oh,
point.
sorry.
Okay.
Let's listen.
Then we had, in Uganda, we had, let's say Kampala, we had about 4 or 5 nightclubs.
Okay.
And the laws were very strict by then. Under 18, we are not allowed in the nightclub. But when they brought teenagers dance, it was starting at 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. That is on Saturday and Sunday. White Nile, Kololo, this year, Angenwa of today, by then it was called Kololo Club. New Life at Mengo there. Those were very popular on teenagers. But we had Susanna. Susanna was a very diplomat nightclub.
That's true. I've had my parents talk about it.
Topaz, Top Life, as I said, New Life, White Nile at Katwe. It is where I went for a teenager dance.
Okay.
So when I went there, we were paying about, let's say, 2 shillings per head.
By that
Two.
time,
Yes,
2 shillings.
2 shillings.
Oh my God.
By then,
What?
it was not easy to get those 2 shillings.
I know.
Okay.
So we paid when we entered, we enjoyed, we had fun. So I was taken by the group, that the Cranes Band.
Okay.
And then there was a certain friend of mine. We are living with him. He was a young guy, but he used to go to nightclub. For him, he was the first guy to go to the nightclub to sing.
To sing.
Actually, he was singing Western music. Western songs.
Okay.
Like Cliff Richard, Elvis Presley, and others. He was a very good singer. So that is the guy who encouraged me to go to White Nile.
Okay.
And when I went there, there is what we call lift, asking the group to give you a lift so that you can go and sing.
Okay.
They allowed me to go and sing. Actually, I sang a song. It was a Lingala number called Mwambe. Mwambe number 4.
Okay.
Yeah, Mwambe, Mwambe, Mwambe. And actually, the fans got, I mean, they came on the floor.
And they enjoyed.
They enjoyed. So even the guys in the band, actually, we are surprised because they didn't know me. From there, they asked me to join them. That's when I started.
Okay.
1967.
Wow.
Slowly but slowly. That group, it was called the Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds. Also, it was a youthful band. Young guys only. But performing on Friday, Saturday and Sunday.
Okay.
2 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Okay.
at White Nile Club.
At White Nile.
Now, the group split due to some problem with the musical equipment. We had no musical equipment back then. So when I left, I went to the police band. I was very young.
Like the real police band?
Yes, I joined the police band.
Okay.
The story is long.
It
short.
Right.
I was a footballer
before
I went to music.
Wow.
I was playing football.
You were playing football?
Yes.
And how did you
You've been-
get this interest in music?
You know, it was a talent also.
Okay.
It was something scratching my head. Then I went to police band, and I was doing both, playing football and singing.
In the police band.
I was there for 1.5 years. Then I left the police. I went to the Cranes band.
Hold on, Mr. Matovu. In the police band, had you actually joined the police to be in their band?
Yes, because as I was a footballer,
Okay.
the coach
Interesting.
was so much interested in me. Unfortunately, in the department it took me to be recruited. They had introduced the radio section,
Okay.
but I couldn't catch up because they had already gone for about 4 and 5 months.
Oh, okay.
So when they asked me, can you do anything? I said, yes, I can sing. They took me to the band.
They took you to the band.
When I went to the band, the director also loved me so much.
Okay.
He couldn't allow me to go and play football.
True.
So I was confused. That's why I resigned. So I went back to White now,
Okay.
and I found the other group I mentioned about the Cranes band.
Yes.
It had split.
It had dissolved.
So they tried to reorganize the band.
Okay.
That's when I joined the Cranes
The
band.
Cranes band.
Okay.
That was
Makes sense now.
1969.
Okay.
So I was there as a singer. I found the late Charles James Ssenkubuge Kauma was the drummer and the band leader. Joseph Mungaya was our lead guitarist.
Okay.
The late Jesse guitar. Eddie Ganja on the rhythm. So we pushed on with the teenagers dance up to 1972, something like that. Then we left, they banned the teenager dancers, so we joined to the adults, to play for the adults.
Cranes band.
After the split of that band, they wanted to reorganize the band.
All right.
Okay.
That's when I got a chance, and I was one of the newcomers.
Okay.
And I found there the late Charles James Ssenkubuge, the late Jesse guitar,
Okay.
Tony Ssenkubuge, Joseph Mungaya, Eddie Ganja on the rhythm, and John Sentamu, the brother of Frank Mbalire. We are with him with that band. And for me, I left the police band because I was there, the footballer, and as well as a musician. So I decided to continue with the music, because what I found out was that being a musician, you can stay even if you grow older.
Remain
can
relevant.
keep on to produce music as I'm doing. But in football, unless you're a coach, you cannot play when you are over 40.
You're too old.
Yeah.
Bones
so
are
in the
old.
music, you can play up to, I don't know. Yeah.
When you decide to stop.
So we kept on playing with the Cranes band, composing songs. We had so many songs. And the teenagers actually were supporting us. And we stayed until they banned the teenager dances. So we kept on playing to adults, starting at 10 p.m. to wee hours like 4 a.m. in the morning. Until then, when the government changed, the government of Idi Amin, when he came to power, he suspended the nightlife up to 1 a.m. You could perform maybe from 7 to 1 a.m. That would be the end of the performance.
We understand that all the times that a new government and a regime came through, because you just talked about Idi Amin, you lost everything and had to pick yourself up from the start.
Yes.
How did you do that? Because it's easy for us to, when you fail once, you leave it at that and then move on to do something else. You completely abandon that.
Yeah. Actually, after the Idi Amin war, that was 1979.
Yes.
Actually, it was very hard
It was very
because
hard.
all of our equipment were looted.
Oh dear.
Yeah, they were all looted. But fun enough, those looters brought back to us the instruments by selling them to us.
Oh my God.
At a cheaper price? Oh.
Of course. But it was hard to have money because we are not working. Like guitar,
Oh my
drums, anything. Luckily enough, when we were in the band by then, it was actually, I don't know how it came, but it was because I was going to do some recording with the late Elly Wamala.
Okay. Hey, wow.
So I decided to come along with my saxophone and flute, which was that was the reason why I saved the instrument. Otherwise,
It would have also been looted.
yeah. So we kept on buying those equipment from the looters and also trying to get others from other guys who were selling them. We get organized again.
Okay.
In 1979, something like August, because the war was in April, something like April.
Okay.
So by August, toward the end of August, that's when we started to play as Afrigo at Kampala Road. You know Kampala Road, slow boat,
We
opposite
do.
the former UCB
Yes.
bank. So we started to perform there.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was not good. People were not coming. You know, we are performing from 4 up to 6 p.m. Because we had curfew.
4 p.m. to 6 p.m.
4 p.m. to 6 p.m. But we persisted until we passed through that situation. But it was not easy.
It was not easy.
Abantu baali badduse
Kituufu.
everybody was
Ateri ayagala kufuluma.
Kati
Bitiisa.
it was not easy.
It was not easy.
Naye twalemerako. Yeah, as people say. Yeah. So kati I don't know, you said you were a singer.
I am a singer. And let me tell you something. I grew up on your song. You know Jim?
Yes.
It played at my parents' wedding like a problem.
Are you sure?
Yes. Everybody was Jim Unzewo. That's it. And this is how relevant you are. Now my daughter, in this time, you know, sings Ori mujawo musajja nsinga. Ori mujawo musajja nsinga nze. That is how relevant you have been all this time. It is unbelievable. But your career has been amazing.
Thank you so
Amazing.
much.
And we have so much to learn from it.
So thank you so much.
Yeah.
How about you?
Me, I'm a dancer. I also do acting. Though Chibuzo Chinjagalo Kubuza, during that time, because you've been in band since day one, you didn't have any ideas of being solo. No, let me do this as me. Sigenda kubera mu bandi oba kanchikole nganze, because you had all what it takes. And those who you had everything. Why did you decide to be in a band, not solo?
Actually, for us, we've been growing up watching bands, listening to bands. You see, so the spirit we have is doing together like a team.
Something like a team.
Yeah, we are not, I would say, we are not selfish. We would like to play as a band. Somebody sings, somebody plays a guitar, drums.
Exactly.
That is how we grew up listening to other, you know, like the Beatles, Cliff Richard with the Shadows. There are so many in Uganda. Here we had bands from, because here in Uganda, Kampala, I would say, each nightclub had a band, a resident band.
Yes. Each
Every
nightclub.
Yeah.
Wow.
They had to be with a band. That is the system we formed.
That was the entertainment.
So by getting inspiration, we are just watching how this guy is doing. And also to listen to other musicians like from Congo, West Africa. Those were also bands. But then time came when people went solo,
Okay.
as you've been asking. But for us, we getting, playing solo, I would say it should be there, but we are not so much interested. Kati ffe tusalawo kuba ngaki nga band.
Well, Zoista, I'm a singer, a rapper, and a songwriter.
Yes.
Yeah, and I wanted to know, like, the generation we are in right now, like, music is a bit different from, like, your generation, but you still manage to, like, get a huge crowd of people, and, like, there's still people who want to listen to your music. How do you do that, like, in this generation?
Actually, it's a good question. We are just used.
Okay.
We just play music. Eventually, people
Enjoy
laugh.
yourselves.
That's
Yeah.
Because as we have experience. When we are composing songs, there are so many different, titles or topic to sing on. We have educative songs. We have love affair songs. You see, so what we compose, and someone who is listening get the he can imagine, or she can imagine what is going on.
Yeah.
We just, I don't know how it comes, but when we say ulimujjawo musajja, of course that is social life. People love each other.
Daily
life.
Mr. Matovu, did anything happen to you for you to sing that song to tell her?
It just comes. You see,
Adewoja?
some people,
And it's still behind.
as you have asked me,
Yeah.
because when you sing,
Yeah.
when you're a musician, you can just get something like a name.
Correct.
There is a song called Maria.
Yeah,
Maria
Tongo.
Tombonya, Bonya, but I don't have Maria.
Do you know I was here to ask, who is Maria?
But how
Maria.
many women can I have? Because I have Maria,
Yes.
Nantongo.
Yes.
You just mentioned.
Yeah.
There are so many.
There are so many.
We just get something which is, which fits in the chords, and then we fix it there.
Okay.
You see?
Making
So it is very easy. I'm not forced, or I'm not being asked to do, except there is a song.
I understand.
That's Jim. Jim.
Yes, Jim.
Jim.
There is a story behind
Every
that.
wedding
that
was
one.
Jim.
There was one of our fans. He's called Jim Chikundu.
Okay.
He had, he was preparing his wedding to
His
Jenny.
wife. Okay. Oh, wow.
Then the late keyboard player of the band, Godfrey Wamala, he talked with him. He said, "Can you please compose me a song concerning me and my sweetie Jen?" Then
Cute.
Godfrey wrote that Jim
Oh.
Zewo. And when we looked at the title and whatever the meaning, we decided to give it to Joanita to take the lead.
She's amazing, by the way.
But it was just that.
Okay.
But for me, when I compose, I don't have someone to love, then I sing.
Then you're right.
No, no,
Okay.
I just choose a name.
I understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
We are Talent Wolves.